All right, well, I'm looking at another code words. This is the game from the Telegraph. I haven't done this for a while. This looks like a crossword, but effectively, if it's the same number, it's the same letter. We don't have clues. It's like a crossword grid, but we don't have clues. Instead, we have these numbers, and the same number is the same letter, different number is different letter, and you have to use every letter in the grid somewhere. I'm going to start with the regular, then I'm going to move on to the tough, and we'll see how we do with this. So, maybe, except the site is frozen. There we go. Apparently, I must have gotten logged out. Okay, so I had to log in. All right, let's see. What do I want to go with first? I mean, T, and then it's probably okay. So interesting. I was gonna say it's probably like an E or an S or something, but there's only one of this letter right there. Now it could still be an E or an S, but it's unlikely that there's only one E or S. So it's gonna be a more unusual letter. I'm kind of thinking that could be a Z. I'm not positive yet. This one, on the other hand, there's lots of them. Now there's not really any actually that are at the end of words though, which is interesting because E usually you're gonna have an E show up at the end of a couple of words. So right here there is the end of this short one, but I'm kind of thinking S there. It doesn't have to be. It could be A or O or something too. Okay, let's see. Duplicates are good where there's two in a row, like the 4 here. It's generally a vowel. It's usually E or O, or S or T or D or L, one of those. But if it's a vowel, it's E or O. This is interesting here too. We've got SS. If this, maybe not S. Maybe I don't like S there. Could be an E. It could be a lot of things. I don't know. Okay. Well, we need to figure out where to get started here. Maybe after the T? After the T. So this either has to be an H or a vowel or an R, I think. There's only 2 of them, so I'm kind of thinking H. Doesn't have to be, but that's interesting. And if it is, then this needs to be something that would come before an H and before a T, and at the beginning we could do like a C. I don't know. Maybe this isn't the right place to look to start. All right, let's go back. Is there a letter that ends a lot of words? 5 just ends the 1, but we do have a double as well. 17 is at the end of 2, but there's not very many of them. I'm kind of looking for where do I think the E might be. That's sort of my thinking. 9 also has a double. 17, there's a couple of 17s. Man, I didn't see anything great for an E candidate. This one's pretty good. This one's pretty good as an E candidate. With the double here, this would have to be a consonant then if that was E. And you also have the double. It makes me think D or L, or it's not as good if it's a consonant because there's a lot of double consonant possibilities. If it's a vowel, then it's pretty much E or O. Man, I don't know. I'm just not getting a foothold here. Where do we need to start? There's a lot of 11s, and one of them is before the T here. Let's go S for that, which is what I had before. What's this gonna be? Does it got the double there? It's gotta be a vowel, so E or O? And then that could be a U. Sous, like a sous chef kind of thing. And this would be OU for the starts of these words. I don't like the OOU here, though. Oh, man. If we do an E there, C's, but again, the EEA isn't great. Man, I don't know. I'm just not. Huh. I'm not getting anywhere yet. Okay, 9 and 4 are both before a T at the end of a word. They also have a duplicate. And in fact, we have 499 and we have 944. So I feel like one of them is going to be a consonant, one's going to be a vowel. Because if they're both vowels, it's got to be E and O. And I don't think you're going to have E-O-O or O-E-E. So one of them is going to be an S, I think. Not necessarily. But before the T and a duplicate, or an L. L, you could do L. I guess you could do a D. But one of them's a vowel too, because I don't think you're going to have a triple consonant like that. 9 is more likely the vowel, not necessarily, just because of the 4 here. Well, what if we did? Okay, I've got an idea. Fiesta and Asia. There we go. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Now where do we go next? That's the question. Maybe down here. What's this going to be? R S T R streak. We only have 2. No, we have 3 of the 17s, but or stream. There's a few things. This P. Maybe seep and fresh. Oh. I don't know if I like that. Rabbit here is good. Bear, that's good. What's this gonna be? This is stream, scramble, caveat, tavern, silent, signet, villager, pressing, yeah, seep, what is this? I don't know. Thirst. Oh, I feel like I should be able to get aspect. Oh, okay, dressing and seed, aspect, pilchard, adjust. Oh, that's still E. This is equality. Skeleton. There's our K. Skeleton, narrow, waiter, X. Oh, zeal and exum. Ooh, I don't know exum. Okay, interesting. All right, well, let's move on to the code words tough. I felt like the regular was tough today, but let's see how we do with this. Okay, so this is going to be every. That gives us a start. I mean, it's not 100%, but I think that's going to be every. That's really good. We got the double E over here. That's really good. Okay. But then, look at this down here with all these E's. And this one has the 23 has a double over here. So it's got to be a consonant. We could do, and it's interesting, it's got 3 of them in this word. So you could do something like this. Like, dawdle or something. What? There is a double here. L? That's not bad. There's only 2 of this one. There's not too many of those. I'm not positive on that, but I like that as a possibility. Let's put the D there for now. DY is good too. Let's see what we can do with this. This has got to have a vowel, and we have a double, so it would have to be an O. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, so it's not D. Okay, because this has to be a consonant. So this is a consonant, but this also needs to be a consonant. What about, but we've got a triple with the R. Unless that's not an R, but I mean, that just fits really well. We've got the ER here, the ER, every. It's got to be an R. So C, but this isn't an H, I don't think. I was going to say CHR, SHR, but I don't think this is an H. That's the, oh, this could be a C. Scrape, cackle? Is that with a double C? I'm not confident about that. Oh, there's a double. There's a couple of doubles of the 24. Oh man. STR, and tattle, and this could be the O. Maybe not L. What is this? This could be a chew, but then no. Oh man, I thought I was onto something with the O's there. I mean, we could still be good with the O, but this is interesting. What is this? It's not a chew. This isn't necessarily an A, because this could be like tittle. Tittle and igloo. Igloo. There we go. Okay. Loo something. Grotto? No. That's not, it can't be an R. That could be, no. Lee. Okay, this is stride or stripe, but there's only one of them, so that's not helpful. Yonder, maybe we could do a D. Grids. Yonder is good. TION is good, and dated and leeward. Nowhere. There's our H. Photo. Imitation. Lunchtime. It is almost lunchtime. I'm getting hungry. Lookout. Jackpot and jollity. There we go. Okay. And then this is going to be our cue. We've got quiet. We've got bequest and build, embassy, exhibit. There's our H. Exegete. Ooh, that's a word. Exegete. That's what the, oh, wow. I had all the E's, but exegete was not the first word that came to my head. Stanza. Exegete's a good word, though. And strife. There we go. All right. Well, as often seems to be the case, I was faster on the tough than the regular. So that's just the way it goes sometimes. So let me know if you tried these out, how they went for you, and you were just following along with me, which words you saw before me, and which words you thought I had wrong and ended up being right. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more.